I'm Jake.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Mitch.
And we are the Young Presidents. And this is our Hip Spotlight.
People searching all their lives for moments filled with truth.
For Coalition, every single song was a co-write between us. So one of the most interesting and fun parts of the process for us was, instead of starting with a whole song and arranging it for the band, we would start with very small pieces, come together every day and work on those pieces until we crafted the songs on the album.
We said, well, how do we get even further attention and kind of opportunity by bringing talent along with you? So we had the opportunity to work with a great producer named Rob Fraboni, and he heard the tracks, loved it, and said, I want to produce this for you guys. But not only that, would you be open to maybe having some lead singers and some people join you? We said, absolutely. Who do you got? So he heard Unacceptable You and a couple of the songs that we were working on. He said, Corey Glover would be awesome on this. And I said, how are you going to get Corey Glover? And he taps down on his phone, Corey? And next thing I know, Corey's showing up in the studio with us. Blondie Chaplin played vocals on all the backup vocals for the album. He liked it so much that he's good friends, since he's from South Africa, with Anton Fig from the David Letterman Show. And Anton shows up and he starts playing drums on it. So it was one of those incredibly moving experiences that the more and more people that got to meet us and hear the tunes were like, can we get in on this?
That kind of led us to this moment now where we're really excited to introduce you to our new lead singer after going through some of the fabulous vocalists we have on that album. This is Daniel Jackson, celebrated touring rock and Broadway singer, fresh off the American Idiot tour.
I'm pushing an album that I'm not even on. But for the mindset for me is I believe in this music, and I think if I believe in it strong enough, then other people will too.
Well, I think the funniest part of Time is it was the last track that we wrote for the Coalition. And it was actually, as we were getting prepared to go into the studio, it was like the last song to come together. So there was always pressure to get that last song done, and it turns out to be the single that we're pushing on the album.
To get a chance to work with Ivan Neville, who is an originator of that music and has his own style and his own groups for many years, was just such an honor for us. And so to go for broke with that concept and record the video in his backyard, the song in that style, and with his city, and it was just really a total package for us.
Ivan obviously, comes with his own royalty as being pretty much the mayor of New Orleans, Dumpster Funk, Meters, Neville Brothers, etc. And he recorded for us on this song. And so when we called him and asked him if he was interested in doing it, he said, absolutely, I'd love to do it. But the thing with Time, which was so funny for us at least, is we got on a JetBlue flight at 7 a.m. We land at 9:11 in the morning. We go right to the shoot, and we shoot that entire thing in one day, wrap it up at 8:30, have some dinner with Ivan and the team, get on the plane and fly home the next day. So you want to talk about compressed time. There was a little bit of pressure, but if you can see, we were having just a blast down there. I mean, French Quarter, WWOZ, famous, station down there. I mean, it was kind of a dream, and everybody's vibe was great. Everybody was into it. And the coolest thing is we're walking down the streets of New Orleans, babies are clapping and dancing, and people are coming up, drunk and not drunk, and high-fiving Ivan in the middle of our shoot. He's like, no, man, we're really shooting a video. They're like, yeah, man, this isn't Dumpster Funk. We're like, yep, we're not Dumpster Funk. Can we, can you get in this? It was very funny, but it was good vibes all over.
Wake up, baby. Come on, change me.